Let's just leave them off the table.
What happened?
You didn't see the TikTok?
You didn't see it? They was talking about us?
Yes.
Who was?
Some girl. Basically, she was accusing us of being colorist because you said that Viola Davis was quote unquote handsome.
She is handsome.
So here's my thing. Regardless if a person doesn't like the comment, and because I had to kind of like sit on this, that's your opinion. If you don't think that she's attractive, then you don't think that she's attractive. No, I think
she is attractive.
Handsomely.
Yeah, my thing is...
like, she has strong facial features.
No, I'm not saying... Again...
But isn't that kind of what you mean by handsome? Like...
No, because some niggas is handsome and some niggas are pretty. You ain't never seen a nigga... I mean, no homo, but you ain't never seen a nigga and be like... That nigga
I guess actually, I just do... Yeah, I don't understand that.
Like some people have... Like, I've seen niggas with softer... features.
Yeah, because we was just watching that show and the dude was walking out. I said, that's a pretty man.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
But Viola Davis is...
So
she's hot.
She's whatever it is. The thing is, that's your opinion, and you are entitled to your opinion.
And she felt like I was down in the...
So she was basically saying, because you're saying that whatever you meant by it is because she was dark skinned, which I think is just a reach. It's a total reach, and I think that what she said was in the video that the people in the room, she said the light-skinned people
just sat there and we got quiet.
We got quiet and accepted, and basically because that's how we feel, and we feel like we better because we light-skinned, and the dark-skinned people basically hated themselves. And I was like, where did you get that from? Some people.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the situation. But some people reach because they need that amen corner.
And it was just a clip as well. So now I see how, like celebrities feel and stuff like that when like we take something and we run with it, a viral moment, but you didn't watch the whole thing for context.
Girl, it was funny.
Number one.
Y'all laugh at funny. Kevin Hart. Y'all laugh at what they say, and they say more ignorant-ish than we do. Hell, Marlon Wayne has got on there and talked about his own mama's vagina. Did you make a comment about that?
So I did talk to somebody about it because when you had sent it to me, I was at work or whatnot, and I was irritated by it because I was just like, this video was going to do real good. Like it
was going so well on TikTok, but it was like, I don't want to, like, I know there's certain battles we're going to have to fight, and I'm going to let you finish, but I was like, this was not the one I want to have right now. Like, we was at the doctor with the baby. I'm like, I'm not about to deal with this.
Y'all got to send it to me.
It's in the chat. You better unmute us.
Y'all not... Girl.
But you were talking to somebody at work.
Oh, but I had brought it up because when you had sent it and I watched it, I was at her desk. And she's not dark skinned, but she is darker or whatnot. And so I was just like, before I even finished saying what the lady said, she was like, she said it was colorism, right? And so I was like, yeah, but why? Tell me, because I guess I'm light skinned, so I guess
right.
And she was pretty much just like, dark skinned women or whatnot, like they struggle with this whole thing about their image and their features and stuff. So I could see it, but she definitely was reaching.
She was reaching so far. It was so crazy.
She was getting traction with the reach. And
but the thing is, I went and looked at her content, and I was like, oh, you do this. Like, you just find videos and you pick them apart.
She got one lash on.
And it's because there's some light skinned women that are handsome too. Like, it has nothing to do with your skin tone.
Yeah.
Like,
somebody said when you look up the compliment of handsome for a woman, it's actually a compliment. I ain't about to fight you on it.
Right, and so that's why I was like, I'm gonna just leave it alone, and then I edited it and put another version up because I just didn't.
I'm a comment,
but
I mean, not in an offensive way, but just so she know. I mean, it was a funny moment, but I do think Viola Davis is attractive in her own way. I'm never gonna call a woman ugly. That's why I think Leslie Dawg, the actress, she has more stronger features, but I never said she was ugly. I said she was handsome.
I think it's just
like
by
y'all
coincidence.
Can say niggas is pretty. I could say a female is handsome. I'm not calling them ugly. Just because you're not used to hearing somebody call a woman handsome, but it's okay for y'all to say, oh, that's a pretty guy. Okay, well, she could be a handsome woman as well.
Yeah.
I ain't say she was ugly.
I think it was just coincidence that they
Girl,
was
you listen,
darker skin.
You got one lash with a bonnet on, picking out people's videos. More power to you. But you wish people would have to take a test before they get a microphone. Well, I wish they would turn your phone off. Bald head Betty. Now take that since you wanna
Bald head Betty.
right.
Betty bald head.
And I still love you
Bald
too.
head Betty.
I love you, girl.
Betty bald head.
I love you, girl.
Bald head Betty.
In your bonnet.
Betty bald head.
I love you, girl.
Bald head Betty.
In your bonnet.
Betty bald head.
I love you, girl.
Bald head Betty.
In
Yeah.
your bonnet.
Betty bald head.
You only had one
Bald head
lash
Betty.
on. Oh my God.
Betty bald head.
Betty came down the street with no
Betty
hair.
bald head.
I said she must have touched some of that
Betty
nair.
bald head.
Oh.
Hair's gone now. The girl is really
Betty bald
bald.
head.
Y'all.
Hell no.
Betty bald head.
Betty bald head.
Girl, don't play with me.
Betty
bald
bald
head.
head.
And I still
Yeah.
love you.
Yeah.
Betty
Betty
bald
bald
head.
Watch the full episode next time.
Betty bald head. Betty bald head.
Maybe have to pull a dollar out. But thank you for posting me.
I guess
Betty bald head.
I think, and I'm gonna talk about this in the episode. But yeah, I'm gonna go in depth about how I was feeling about it.
Okay.
But yeah.
I make no apologies for what I said. It took a long time to be this free to say stuff.
Absolutely.
And she's still fine. Woo. That's pretty fine.
Yeah.
And I think everybody's entitled to their opinion. I mean, I don't necessarily think everybody needs to give
was
their
a funny
opinions about
moment.
that. And it
was meant to be funny, but
Honestly,
yeah.
it was a funny, like it was really funny, and that's why I was picking up traction. But at the same time, I guess I just,
Betty bald head.
I'd be like, I don't even want to talk about. I'd rather stand on something as far as an opinion about something and stand 10 toes down on that than have to go back and forth with somebody about somebody else.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I'm not arguing with nobody with one lash. and a bonnet
Betty
on.
bald head.
Betty
bald head.
Yeah. Betty bald.
You heard
Betty
what
bald head.
I said.
Betty bald head. Up Betty. Up Betty bald head. Up Betty bald head. Up Betty bald head. Please. Ow. But Betty bald head.
Turn your head. It's Betty bald.
Betty bald head.
Welcome to episode 19 of the Dream Lab podcast. Make some noise in your homes or in the car or wherever you may be this week. Thank you for tuning in. It's your Captain Dre Perry here, reporting for duty. I am in the captain chair, and I'm here with my co-pilots. I got Chrissy B in the building. We have Rev Kev with the hat.
This lady done pissed me off. How y'all doing? Go ahead. Next.
Why you pissed off? Get into it. We ain't got a slow roll.
I just don't understand. Like, I'm looking at your lace.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
All right, we don't have to go there.
I'm looking at your whole presentation.
And then it's almost like, no, except, and I dare you to say something. I'll make another video about you.
I am. Because my thing is, I don't have a problem. I mean, again, you're entitled to your own opinion. When I said what I said it to be funny. I've always thought that Viola Davis was handsome, but Viola Davis also is my favorite actress. I don't call her handsome to be rude, but again, like I said earlier, if we can say, oh, that guy got pretty features or he a pretty boy. Okay, what's the problem with me saying that that's a handsome woman? I'm not making her gay. I'm not saying that she's hard. She has just different features, but she's beautiful to me. But because I use handsome, girl.
So the definition of handsome of a man is good looking, of a woman is striking and imposing in good looks rather than conventionally pretty.
Exactly. So meanwhile, while I'm calling again, even though it was a joke, I do believe she's handsome. But you made a video about me calling somebody handsome with one lash on, glue lifting, and a bonnet.
And let's talk about how we're reaching with the colorism word, because
Girl.
it had nothing to do with her being dark skinned. Like, what are you talking about? Like I think that'd be the issue. There is people like try to
put a label, a word.
Right, they'll try to put you in something, and now everybody's looking at you as a colorist.
No, I'm a racist. It was 2 light skinned people in the room and 2 dark skinned. Y'all are stupid. But again, when we do stuff like this, we subject ourselves to those opinions.
And there are people in the world who are light skinned who feel that they're better than dark skinned people. There are people, I know people like that. And they move funny, they act funny, and I don't hang with it. We don't hang around those type of people. Right. I think that's is just as bad as being in any type of elitist where you think you're better than somebody else. It's wrong, right? So I think people just like to make content, and because she's got a lot of amens in her corner.
And y'all dumb. Come on, I think they should have to take a test before they do a podcast. No, you should have to take a test of how you look before you open your phone.
Oh man.
Because I got time today. How you gonna put something on me like that? Girl, I was trying to be funny. Just like y'all love Kevin Hart, Marlon Wayans, these other people that's funny. Leave me alone and go wash your face. Next, how you doing?
Hey,
Good.
Introduce her.
Yeah, so that was our intro for today's episode. Chrissy, how are you? What's that? Oh, that's for the room.
It smells good.
I love it.
Can I have it?
No.
He just said it's for the room. Can I have it? Then what am I going to spray the room with?
I know what to get you for your birthday.
There you go.
Room spray.
That's it. It's like no.
Actually, I'm getting a new bottle for myself. I'm giving you the rest of that one. Happy birthday.
Put a bow on it.
Lord.
Happy birthday.
You're going to put rubber alcohol in it to fill it back up.
Chrissy, how are you?
He didn't ask how she was. You're supposed to introduce her. Who is this?
I said Chrissy B, and then I said Rev Kev with the hat.
Baby, he was over there pissed off. It's okay. It's all right. All right. That's okay.
I'm not really pissed. I don't like when people do that.
Yeah. It's whack. But I mean, like you said, it's what we
subject ourselves to, which is fine, but I got time. I do have time.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Go ahead.
Please.
No interruption.
I'm good.
Those of you who watched last week's episode, Chrissy said like 3 words and then just looked the entire episode. And I mean,
I text straight like, she blessed me in this corner. Maybe we should have switched seats that episode.
I mean, and maybe she said it just, wasn't like you said.
It wasn't my conversation.
No, I understood that.
That's
but fair. Baby, you blessed me. And then me and you try not to laugh at certain stuff. I'm like, why?
Because I'll be sitting here, Craig was saying something, she was just like.
No, it was this. I said, girl, if you don't just start saying random stuff, like, what do you think about makeup artists?
Yeah, and I'm about to say, like, you could have just thrown in anything and just.
But it was just, I felt like y'all were saying some good stuff. I was more so soaking in what was being said.
That's fair.
And I didn't want to, I felt like it wasn't the time for that. I'll just say that.
I feel, but I mean, don't feel like that, because sometimes we just throw in stuff randomly. Like, it's okay here.
Yeah,
it's okay here. So
I was also sleepy.
Yeah,
sorry, y'all.
They be coming to the podcast. We about to start recording in the morning, so niggas
will be energized. Starbucks.
Make some noise.
So let me tell you about this season. Well, Kev, did you have anything else to add before I go on?
I didn't finish saying how I was doing.
You're right, because you got some news. So let's continue. I'm sorry.
What's the news?
Well, it's just the part 3 to the news. Okay. So I started my new position at IT today.
ITCB.
ITCB. Yeah. I mean, honestly, talk to me nice, because I got that shank to dink now. And $1. $1 make me holla. Yeah.
This episode should be called
$1.
It's called $1.
Yep.
2024 single as $1 bill.
How was your first day of training?
My first day of training, it was interesting. So my previous position, I was the trainer. So to be the trainee, it definitely was just kind of like, oh man. Now, don't get me wrong, the girl that was training us or whatnot, she is very sweet, very nice. It's just the fact of also just sitting down.
Were the lights off?
No, the lights weren't off.
That's when they do like the PowerPoints with the.
I
wouldn't have made it.
But the thing is this, it was cold. And when I sleep, when I go to sleep, I sleep in a cold room. Like, I like to wrap up. At one point I was falling asleep a little bit, so she gave us a little 10-minute break. I put my head down. Best 10 minutes.
10-minute break. I feel like for all of this information is not enough.
So
like,
they do it at they do it at the top of every hour. So I think it's good. Like every hour we get a 10-minute break.
Oh, okay.
So it's consistent.
That's fair.
But yeah, it was really nice. I don't want to say I was doubtful, but I did have a moment of doubt going into the training because I was just like, this IT, like they gonna be saying words I don't know the answer,
Gotcha.
I had a little intimidation moment, you know what I mean? Because we going around and people like, yeah, I've been in IT for 10 years. I've been a technical writer and I've been this and Java and Jiva and shake the ding. I'm like, what is that?
Are you crazy?
So were they aware of that? Like when they hired you, like they're aware that this is your first IT position?
Yeah.
So, I mean, then obviously it's something that you can do.
Oh, I definitely know that I can do it. I've seen the people that I see there, like, I know that it can be done. It
AKA them people stupid, so I know if they could do it, I could do it.
Pretty much. It's like, nah, I'm just kidding. I mean, there's some people I'm like, if you win, I know
you got what position? Okay, I'm about to be
what? A business analyst? You analyze?
You don't look like you analyze nothing.
Not even. Listen,
Spell analyze.
Please.
Annalise.
Keating.
How are you, Dre?
No,
right.
Are you done?
That was it. Yeah,
Okay.
no, I'm good. I'm good.
So I'm good. So I want to pick back up on this TikTok, right? So those of you who still don't understand what we were talking about, we had posted a clip from the episode with Debbie, and Kev had said a comment regarding Viola Davis. We don't have to go down that rabbit hole, but if you saw it, you saw it. If you don't, whatever. But
go back and watch the last episode.
I posted it on social media, and people thought it was funny. The comment itself, I mean, that's subjective. Some people thought it was funny, some people didn't. And it was one person who stitched the TikTok, and then she had a lot of followers, or a decent amount of followers. Mm-hmm. And so, she got all her minions in the comments saying what they was going to say. They started coming to my page and commenting, and I just blocked them because I love blocking
They
people.
started coming to your page.
Yeah, they was commenting.
No, you ain't say that.
No, they commented. Somebody commented was like, did the Colors video get taken down? And they were just like, wow, all of that for 39 likes. And I'm just like, I'm not going to argue with somebody who didn't even watch the whole episode.
You ain't tell me that one because
it's cool. They got blocked, so they won't even see anything else. But so when it happened, I know that, and when things happen, I have to like go back to that childhood thing, right? And I'm like, why did that bother me so much? Because it bothered me when she made this stitch. I guess it was like I had a moment where I was like, okay, when I was younger, I got a lot of praise for what I was able to do because I was smart, because I could dance, because I was talented, right? So people always spoke well of me. So not being used to people saying mean things about me or something that I don't like is not something that I'm used to. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So even as an adult, like then you operate from that place where you feel like you have to get this praise from people. So you become a perfectionist. You feel like you got to do it right. You want everybody to like you, and that is the era that I'm coming out of. Gotcha. And that moment reminded me that I'm still getting through it. I'm not all the way out of it, but I had to sit with it and say, why is this bothering me? Why is my body tensing up again? Like, why do because I'm not used to people saying stuff. And it's just like, you can say like, I don't care, but a part of you kind of does care a little bit. Yeah. And each person is different. So, I just realized that I just needed to be okay with that. Some people are going to take what you say, flip it, turn it around. I mean, because Jesus was extremely intentional. He was his purpose was to, he had a purpose. I don't want to get into all of his purpose, but he had a purpose, and it was for good. But people flipped that and said, well, he's claiming to be this, and then they kill him. So if that would happen to him, why wouldn't things, when we're trying to be intentional and be good and do things, and sometimes we slip up or we say something that, because people don't like some of the stuff that we say on this podcast, whatever. I'm learning that you just got to be okay with what comes and be okay with what goes. And some people are going to like you, and then a few years later, you'll realize that they don't like you no more. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I'm experiencing just that and being aware of it and accepting it.
So, my question is, because you said, like some people like you, and then after some time you realize they don't like you anymore. So did they like you in the first place?
So I mean, I think that truly depends, right?
Yeah.
So like, was this a relationship where you were getting something out of it,
Right?
or were you at a point where you met me when we both were low, and then you were in a different space? Like, it's a number of different reasons, and I have to be like the book that we talk about, the 4 Agreements. I can't take it personally.
Yeah.
Because if I take it personally, it could be a number of reasons why somebody could stitch my video, say something mean on my video, or say something about me, and I thought you were a close friend or a family member. Like, this year, I have experienced that, like family members talking about me, like people that I thought I was cool with, like talking about. So it's just kind of like, how do you take that? You can be upset and be emotional, or you could just understand that that's the way life is, and so when the Bible says that life is like a vapor, you can't hold on to everything in life so tight, because things break, things pass away, things expire, things come against you that don't feel good, as well as the things that do feel good. So
yeah, and I guess it also is just like you like that version of me, but I'm no longer that version. I've grown out of that version. So now the person I am now, this is me.
Exactly.
But because it's different from what you're used to, is, oh, you're acting different, you're doing different. Oh, something must be wrong. No, I'm evolving. I'm growing. I have learned. I've experienced some things, and you can't expect me to be the same person, because that means I'm stagnant, right?
Yeah. And even there, like, what was I about to say? I guess I just kind of like lost the way I was going to say it.
Your haircut looks nice.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
RJ took his time with it. Shout out to RJ.
I mean, it looked like he took a ruler. It was just
No, it was definitely a
little straight edge.
What's the thing called?
Protractor?
A protractor.
I was just about to say it looked like a
side
protractor.
of my head. He put some glasses on with a light on the side, some gloves on. He was like,
"Are you being for real?"
No, I'm joking.
Okay, I was about to say.
But no, he's good. The nigga's good. Yeah. But no, I think sometimes it's not always me evolving, but sometimes it's me going back to who I am. And because I realized that I used to tiptoe around certain conversations, I wouldn't say certain things because I didn't want people to. I wanted to sing. I didn't want to step on toes. I didn't want people to think that one way of me. And if I realized that people didn't like this about people, I would try not to be that person.
Right.
And it's just like, bro, nigga, you will kill yourself.
Yeah.
So it was just like, if you you got to accept me for me, and if you can't accept me, then
been real.
Go to hell, Ike.
Oh wow, I was trying to be.
I feel like Go to Hell Ike has made the last 3 episodes.
And it's a standard.
It is. How are you, Kev? Oh man.
Mighty God.
I'm good. That lady is crazy, bro.
So, y'all voting for Kamala Harris? Just kidding. You don't have to tell me who you're voting for.
I mean, more than likely, because everybody wants. I just can't do the whole Trump thing, and I just see slavery every time I look at him. But I am paying attention to the election more this year than I've had than ever, because I just need the understanding of what she plans to do. Not that I will still vote for Trump,
Right.
but I just want a clear understanding of what her plan is and what she wants to put into motion, where her heart is concerning America. Like, I'm really taking this political thing very serious now. That is just so many, to me, like loopholes, or what they call it, like it's just too many things that y'all doing. Like, I don't understand how this man not in jail. I don't understand how he's committed
I had
all
those
of this
questions
stuff.
too. I'm like, how was he running again? I just don't understand.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. And I mean, obviously, I don't understand everything because I'm not really big into politics, right?
I hate election year.
Yeah, it's the worst.
I hate it every year.
It's every time the election comes around, because
they get worse and
it
worse.
just, you feel the tension.
Yeah.
Especially like when you live in the suburbs. Like, I'm not saying that all white people
But y'all clowning up here.
But yeah, you see the Trump flags, and you
hard road.
You
the
feel the I don't know
tension.
Yeah, it's the tension. You definitely feel it, and I'm not so this is my thought, because just like how we grow up in certain areas in certain demographics, and we're fed certain information, and we're said this is good and this is bad. But if you grow up in another area, different culture, you're told that this is good, this is bad. right? So I do question how much of, let's say, Project 2025. I question how much of that have people blown out of proportion as a scare tactic. Because I don't know what the other side, what are they saying about the Democrat? Like, what are they saying? Like, oh, Joe Biden wants to legalize murderers to be teachers. Like, we know that's not true. But there are some people on the other side that may see a post and may run with that and believe that. And that's why you see, these people on TikTok saying this crazy, outlandish stuff.
Oh, man.
But you see what I'm saying? Like,
he ain't lying, though. I just looked at I think I was telling you that, Dre. I looked at I listened to the podcast interview with JT on Keke Palmer, but on TikTok they making it seem like the City Girls is beefed out.
Right.
That girl sung that lady's praises on there like, that's my sister. We went through something, we got through it, and we working hard.
Right.
Why y'all headlines talking about why JT and Carisha not cool?
And so it's clear to me that media does a great job of dividing us.
Yeah.
In a major. Now, I'm not saying that there are some things on the other side that I'm not. There's stuff on both sides that I can say I agree and disagree with. That's not why I'm here to have this conversation. But I do encourage people to go beyond what you just see your family reposting and all of that. Like, really learn for yourself, because we regurgitate a lot of bullshit. Like, and sometimes, like, I know we talked about church and scripture, but all of that stuff, people just say stuff because they heard somebody else say it.
Yep.
Yeah, because in talking about, like, are we going to vote for her or whatnot, like, it just... I feel like she hasn't, and I could be wrong because I'm not into the politics, things like that, but I feel like she hasn't really been able to tell us what exactly she's going to be doing and what's going to happen. And everybody's like, oh, I'm standing with her. You don't even know what her is doing.
Right.
I meant what I said about her. But you don't even know what her is doing. Like,
but that's crazy, because how society in the world is thinking right now, they'll just go with anything just to keep
just because you see, and I don't know. So I don't want to get too deep into it.
But I understand that.
Because it's a weird position, because I saw a post that somebody said, and now white women have to make a decision if they're going to choose their whiteness or their womanhood. Because for some white people, they're like, oh, I don't mind a woman president, but a black woman president? Whoa. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all white people think like this. I don't think like that at all. I know that there are some that think like that and worse. So it's just like, but it's almost like we just have to trust what is next for us. I think that I know I'm sick of the fear that people are just really scary. Like, to be a people of faith, we scary. Like I be seeing these warning posts, all of these prophecies. This is getting ready to happen in the land, and da 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 da. And I just be like, maybe that's what's gonna happen in your life. I just don't see that for me.
But that one lady was accurate when she said the airlines was gonna shut down and the banking systems.
But what happens is, people, when that happened, then people immediately was thinking, oh, we're under attack and it's the enemy. And we found out that it was a glitch within the system that operated that a lot of different companies depended on. Yeah. So once we found out the truth, then it was just like, okay, it wasn't an attack. So you think that that's a lie?
I do. I talked to a couple of people who allegedly said that their people work for the government and they were trying to like keep it under wraps, but it was some type of cyber attack where they were testing to see what loopholes they can tap into. Because my thing is this: if it was just y'all system going down, let's just say for instance like y'all jobs, y'all have a whole department that could have fixed that immediately or been able to identify.
But this wasn't that. The Microsoft system was dependent on this. So this wasn't like your job systems. This was Microsoft is the company that you use their company's resources and applications to do your job. So your IT department can't tap into Microsoft.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Then why was Microsoft able to quickly identify what went on? Because y'all been doing well this long. What happened that all of your systems went down when nobody could fly out and bank systems were down? You're not gonna tell me that was just
now. I heard
not you're not gonna tell me.
But I know I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I question that. Like, what happened? I mean, because I've heard and seen on the news like different people hijacking stuff, and companies were like, "Oh my god, like how do they do it? What's going on?" Like, I need a better explanation, better than, "Oh, it just something happened." Nigga, y'all been around for years.
But the thing is, this stuff from what I've heard and what stuff that I read, like stuff like this happens all the time. It's just never, I guess, to this magnitude. And I mean, like, we are in this digital age where everything is digital. So yeah, sometimes I do like question, like, what if everything goes down? It's just like, how will we operate? Like, how would this? We wouldn't be doing this podcast no more.
No,
right.
A lot of the things
I don't play
that we depend on could easily be taken away like that. Now it would shift the entire world because the whole world depends on it now. Well, most of the world, right? The modern world depends on this type of technology. So it definitely grows you up and makes you realize what's important.
Yeah.
It makes you kind of sit back and say, you know, like but even with money, like money itself means nothing. Like it means absolutely. True, it's just paper that's been printed.
But that's crazy that
because of the value of that money goes away. You have all of this paper and you can't exchange anything for it.
But just the thought of, I can't even access, like one of the girls that I know that was on the praise team, she was pissed. Like, I can't get a hold of my money
in the app
because everything was down.
Yeah.
But people like Malik was laughing at me like, why you keep so much money on you? Because nigga, you just don't know.
That's true.
And I've been doing that for a while. I always keep. Let me shut up for you try to rob me. Forgot who I was talking to. The World Wide Web. I've always been taught to keep something. Yeah. You know,
my mom has been on me for years.
Always have.
I hate keeping money on me.
I do too, because I feel like I lose track
like
or something.
$25 or $50 per check, just so you'll always know that it's there.
I do need to be better with that, because my mom has always these past few years been like, why don't you carry any cash with you? Like, a lot of times I walk around never carrying cash unless I have like a client or something like that gives me cash, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I got to
figure out how to spend this money first before I touch my card. I think because so with cash, I know with me, like if something is like $7 and like 34 cents and I have a $10 bill, well, then I'm going to get the $2 and whatever the change is back. But guess what? That change I'm probably going to put somewhere and never use. Yeah. And over time, that shit adds up.
Yeah. I did start doing the little self-serve car wash. Me and Gracie May was in there. Like, yeah, it was great. It was great. It was actually kind of fun. But that's because I be watching these car detailing and rug cleaning videos. So it was just very satisfying.
Oh, you thought you was one of them?
Yeah. I really want to shampoo her.
Is that you changed your positions. You went from IT to carpet cleaner.
On the side.
No, I sometimes watch those videos at 4 a.m. when I'm up, and I just be seeing carpet cleaning videos, and you just go down that loophole.
Because when they be like scraping the dirt off and stuff,
and it's the sound.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds
not all right. Like carpet cleaning.
Moving on.
There's some carpet involved, but
I love y'all. Cleaning. But to sum up what you said, I agree with just the whole political thing. Like, I think we should really take it serious, and it's very important to do your own research and stand on what y'all believe. If y'all don't believe that she's the best candidate, and you may think Trump is, look. Right, I don't care for him, but that's your opinion, and I don't want to
defend what you like. If you say don't just say, "Oh, I'm voting for Trump" just because everybody else is, and because you know a few things. Like, vote because you truly know, or it's truly in your heart to go in that direction, because you're not gonna know everything. Yeah, I feel like
scared me.
What?
The car fell.
Oh.
I know it's BS on both sides. Yeah, and
I mean, but nothing is ever gonna be perfect, and it's only so much you can really do in 4 years without having to go through all of the chain of commands, getting bills.
My only thing is, it's not even so much the bills; it's what could happen then with the people who are like in the House of Representatives and the Congress and stuff like that, because then that becomes primarily one-sided. Then we hear the the threats of these things that would change. So it wouldn't change over 4 years. It changes over the course of many, many, many years to the point where then in 30 years now, our grandchildren don't have the same freedoms that we had. You see what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of the stuff that we're kind of fighting for may not necessarily be things that are going to affect us right now.
That's so good.
But
think about your kids.
But exactly, this stuff is going to be further on down the line, because if people who are younger get appointed, who believe in some things that you may not necessarily agree with, they can be in those seats until they die.
But I wonder, even with you saying that, I really wonder why we don't never have no younger damn presidents. Why is everybody 60 plus?
I mean,
don't trust them.
It's a system.
Is it that, or is it?
You got to think. So, like, most of the people who vote in this country are old. I guarantee you they're old, over the age of 40, over the age of 50.
But why
most
can't
of
we
them.
get like a 40-year-old?
Because think about it, like
who out there need to get up and start running?
But I mean, some people they have it. They got a problem with somebody younger. Like, they feel like somebody younger isn't as experienced as somebody who's older.
And then most of them, and again, I don't know too much about politics, so I'm not saying that I'm all the way accurate.
You're an expert today.
But most of them, as far as I know, like even when Obama was in office, like Obama had been, I think, like senator prior to, and like they had previous positions or whatnot when they were younger.
But Trump
and then
so how?
He's the only one. I don't know.
But you see what I'm saying? Like even when Kanye West was acting like he was going to run for president, like all of that stuff. Like I'm really curious to know like why no one that's in that like age bracket has either tried or.
It's also about endorsements.
I was just about to say
like.
But I still want to know who's trying. Like, I'm interested to know.
Got you.
Is there anyone younger who would have that type of desire? And again, I understand everything.
I know there are. There's plenty of people who want to be president.
But I wonder what
they just don't make it to the ballot.
Yeah.
But I want to know what they're doing.
Because don't they have to be
is that
like
leaning? Baby?
What?
That's the being in Chicago.
Oh, because I'm like, what type of matrix you gonna? Sorry. Okay, so
like the candidates or whatnot, like the Democratic and Republican, don't they kind of have to work their way up to be the one representing that party?
What did Trump work?
I don't.
But
you
again,
asking me questions?
No,
I don't know,
I'm
but
not
that's what I'm
asking you. But I'm saying like
he's endorsed.
That's just what my mind goes to.
Yeah.
Like, this man has done nothing but own businesses.
But he has money.
We need to take up an offer.
And that's the thing that runs the world. So if I know that if you endorse this particular thing, if I'm president, then this works in your favor. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of this is like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours type shit.
Got you.
So it's not all just like, oh, I want to be president. Well, you got to make sure you pass this testing. You got to make. No, it's really none of that shit. It's just like, you got the money and the backing for it.
Right.
You could be the fucking president.
Scandal taught me a lot.
Sorry.
It's
I've never dropped the F-bomb on here.
It's our podcast. And if they don't like it, go to the next one.
Kerry Washington.
So now that I've said it.
Olivia Pope, thank you.
But I do appreciate these.
Because that's what I know now.
Okay.
I love Scandal.
Honey, Fitz.
Okay, one thing about Fitz, that baby was going to be in office.
But it's just like, if you've seen Scandal, then you know the U.S. did some stuff like that.
Yeah.
That wasn't their imagination.
If y'all doing that crazy stuff in church, I can only imagine what y'all doing in the White House.
Exactly.
But and that's respectfully. And everything should not be broadcast. Broadcasted. But to bring this around the corner, and I guess end it so we can go to the next topic, I do appreciate the fact that we can have these type of conversations and everybody's opinion can be respected.
Absolutely.
And not feel like everybody knows everything.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things that I took from the last episode too. Is when Craig was talking
what's the
about
word?
Episode.
That ain't what you said, nigga.
Episode was just being teachable and being able to listen, because again, just hearing everybody else's opinion, it does make you look like maybe I should kind of look into that, or because I'm interested in a lot of those things. But like Dre said, like, okay, well, what, like Kamala, what do you like about Project 25? Like, I know we like so against it, but do you like something about it?
And that's what I'm saying. Like we got to get like a little bit more information other than the Instagram reposts.
Yes,
Gotta
Like
do your research.
we got to
because you'll
really
miss the
dig
whole
deep.
thing, Miss Lady with the bonnet.
But that's the same thing people do with the scriptures. Like they don't dig deep. It's very surface level.
As you need to know the content, you need to know the date and time.
Context, probably not date and time. I'm pretty sure you can't get the date and time.
Well,
BC.
date. Oh,
This was
know
the
it's
seventh
BC.
hour
No, but
of
date-
the
date
sixth
time,
day
it
of
helped.
my Lord, year
Oh my
32
God.
BC.
it was a Tuesday.
I'll be over here like
Jesus just took a piss. I'm playing.
What is that? What is that?
No, but
Jesus
Well,
what?
even with the scripture, like I love, and that's why I loved more so doing Bible study than ever like preaching. Is because I love doing the research to really break down the context.
That's so important, bro.
Oh, it's so fun though.
It's
so much fun.
important.
But
you learn something new.
yes,
Yeah.
and then but to say what I was saying about the whole cultural thing, that was very important with scripture because you needed to know why certain things were done. Like, why did y'all pray at a certain time? Why did y'all do these things? Why did y'all only eat this? Because that was a part of their culture. So a part of you breaking down that scripture sometimes, and this is probably just for like the preachers or people that's really digs into the scripture like that, it is important to really know that because you're able to rightfully divide the word of truth is what the scriptures say, because I know exactly what was happening.
Yeah.
Like when they talked about like the Sabbath, because I have family members that are Seventh-day Adventists, love them down. My grandfather is a Seventh-day Adventist, but I got to understand it because I think me and my dad had a conversation about it. I think maybe like my third year after I got licensed, and I was like, well, Dad, give me a day or two to look it up. And I understood that was a part of their culture. That was something that they did not let go.
Right. Exactly. So now it's just like, okay, at what point do we kind of like, this is not anything necessary and this is, you see what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
so everything, I think
Not
everybody has to
Yes.
do their due diligence. Everybody has to really put their best foot forward, or because what we should know about history is that it repeats itself.
Absolutely.
And so just like every great country, every great empire, every great kingdom, it falls. And America is not exempt from that.
Yep.
And if America doesn't humble herself at some point, and it may not necessarily happen in, I think America's too great of a country for it to just be like that, and it just be like, oh, now we the poorest country. However, it becomes a rippling effect, right? So I think people just have to make better decisions. I think we have to care about each other, and people are led by their emotions really, really bad. And I see it. It's because of social media. We see it even more now. Like everybody is led by their emotions and they don't take accountability.
Yeah.
And boy, oh boy, we just gotta
Do
better.
We gotta do better.
Do better this election year, please.
Yeah.
Educate
Please.
yourselves. If
Do better.
nothing else, do your research and form your opinion about your research. And it's okay if your opinion does not match everybody else's. That's what makes you you. But if you're going to choose a candidate, I beg you to
Tomato,
just do
tomato.
your okay. Just I beg you to just make sure that you do it not just because your cousin is voting for Kamala or your aunt or somebody is voting for Trump. No, do it because I've done the research and I stand with what they stand for. And if you stand with something that nobody else stands for, it's okay. That's what you choose to believe.
And if you don't have legs and you can't stand, but you can raise your hand.
Oh, raise your hand on what you believe. Come on, Traylon. What we doing today?
We're gonna take a break and then we'll be back with another
crazy.
second half of episode
Insane,
19 of
actually.
the Dream Lab podcast. Yeah.
All right, what's up, dreamers? It's your girl Chrissy back with another small business shout out. All right, so we have Blair, Bobby, and Bellamy, the owners of the Be Sweet Lemonade Factory. Now, y'all, let's take a minute and appreciate the fact that the oldest one is 8 years old. Okay, they get into it early, all right? So they make and sell lemonades, blackberry, strawberry, peach, lavender, you name it. So go ahead and hit up our girls. Let's see, their contact number is 586-506-1906. If you want to hit them up to support their small business, we would appreciate it. Tell them the Dream Lab sent you.
What's up, everybody? Listen, for all of our small businesses, all of our entrepreneurs, listen, we have an opportunity for you to. We want to shout your business out for free right here on the Dream Lab podcast. All you have to do is send us an email with information about your business, your social handles, all of that stuff. If you want to send us a sample, that would be great too. But anyway, we're going to shout your business out for free right here on the podcast, just like how this advertisement is in the middle of the episode. Your advertisement for your business can be in the middle of this episode. So all you got to do is send us an email to dreamlabpod@gmail.com. Jax, I'm trying to record a video, bro. That's right. Send us an email to dreamlabpod@gmail.com. And we will respond if we need any more information, or we will respond and let you know what episode that your advertisement will be on. So make sure that you take advantage of this, because this opportunity, this free opportunity, it's not going to last long. So get it in while you can. All right. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Yep, this break.
Okay.
All right. Yo, all right, we back, second half. So before we get into, we're building a playlist this episode.
Woo!
But before we get into that, I would just want to talk about this little break that we're going to get ready to have. As you know, you probably don't know what the hell they're doing, but as you know,
we don't know either.
This season is almost up. The season's almost up, so this is episode 19. So there's one more episode, and then we're going to take a small break, and then we'll be back in September. And I just gotta say, like, this season, like, what my tail compared to the first season, because we literally recorded every week, and then I had to edit the video within the week. You see what I'm saying? Like, before we recorded multiple episodes, I edited them. Then we did a few more, and then we started the season. So it was like we were like 5 or 6 episodes in when we started. So I had a nice little break. You know, we didn't have to rush. Yeah. But with this, it was like we did one episode, then did the next one.
Listen, I didn't like it.
Yeah, so I like it as it relates to, like, I like the coming together each week. And
yes, I do love that.
And I think once we get like a production team or like a system going, I think that it would be easier, right? Yeah. But for right now, I think going back to the bulk recording, like how we plan to do, so you'll still be getting episodes every week. None of that stuff is changing. But we just want to make sure that we're not tiring ourselves out.
Especially you.
Yeah, because with the baby like this, it will be like the baby's here and then this season. So I probably could have not done better, but like it probably wouldn't have been as taxing had this not been like, you know, my introduction to fatherhood, right?
But you did a very good job. Let's give him a hand for that. Because he had the baby all.
Clap. You didn't clap. Hold on. Clap. Thank you. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. They were just real disrespectful. Like, how you not gonna clap? I don't have many moments.
Clap, niggas.
They're all handsome. No, I think he did very good.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Like, it was like you had the baby, and then he was like, all right, y'all, let's record. We like,
I was actually surprised.
I'm like, are you sure you want to record right now?
Because I know, like, so the recording process isn't the difficult part, right?
It's the editing.
Like, because sometimes, like, your week just doesn't turn out like the weeks before, right? And then sometimes just that monotonous, like, the same thing every week. I'm the type of person where I like it's got to change up a little bit. So, yeah, that for me was like, all right, maybe later on down the line, we'll be able to get back to that, to where we can come in and then, because I will already have a setup. So sometimes setting this stuff up, it's, you know, it's taxing, and then breaking it back down.
Computer too, right?
I work from that computer over there. So yeah. So I have to set up everything when we do the episode and then break it back down and all that. So, and I'm not complaining. I actually truly enjoy this. I believe that it's developing a skill. But
production.
Yeah, and I'm actually. Can I say it?
Can you?
Can I say it?
If you can't, you can edit it out.
I shouldn't say it right now.
You're the editor.
Wait for the next season.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll wait.
Or next episode.
Yeah, I have something that I'm working on, because I mean, like, I do this stuff for our podcast, but I'm looking to kind of like do some other stuff too. So I have some news first. So.
Oh yay!
Yeah.
I'm finding out with y'all.
Me too.
I'll tell y'all after. I just forgot to tell you.
I don't want to feel left out. I don't know either, nigga.
Fine.
Not you in your feelings. All right, so let's build this playlist, shall we?
Oh.
You're first because I went first last time.
Oh man,
I'm first.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So this playlist we're building is the playlist for when you got to clean up the house. You know, Saturday morning when your mama wake you up, and it's you gotta sweep and mop. It smells like
Pine Sol,
pine
Fabuloso, and bleach.
Yeah.
Yes.
Low key, like it just brings you back to a place.
Smell like Saturday morning to me, nigga.
Yeah.
Saturday.
And you better get up too.
But what's the time range? Like, are we going like 90s or we're doing like current day?
So we're not gonna stick to necessarily that. It's just the cleaning playlist. So
I don't know.
what would you put on your cleaning playlist? You got 3 slots. We all got 3, and then we're gonna come up with one.
I switched it up. I did more newer because I feel like we stuck to older the last.
Okay,
playlist.
and that's fair. No, there's no wrong answer.
Yeah.
This is what you kind of feel would really.
Please stop rocking. Please.
Cleaning is very important. Like, you have to.
Why is his eyes actually tearing up?
Because y'all don't clean your houses.
Say,
So
hey,
I know the music ain't right.
Say this. I don't know how to hog tie people.
I don't know how to hold type people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'll start then. Yes, our cleaning playlist. Of course, I have to start it off with Auntie Anita Baker.
Yes.
Got to start it off with Anita Baker.
Everybody got to wake up with that.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, I just heard the mop bucket getting filled.
Okay, Sweet Love, Anita Baker is what I got as the first song. So are you making a list?
Yeah.
God bless you. 'Cause I think I did it last time. I did a
No, you
terrible job.
didn't.
I did. I promise. Did not.
You were writing it on a notepad, and we were like, why don't you actually make the list? And then,
Oh, but that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I was keeping up with it. Is what I'm saying. I'm not about to argue with you.
Yeah.
What the hell was happening over here?
I know.
I hear it.
I'm getting overstimulated.
Okay, you got to take the headphones off.
Oh, me singing.
There's so much going on.
It's
She's trying to do that. I'm
everything, okay.
talking, you singing.
I love Anita.
Okay, so we said Sweet Love.
Hey, sometimes, okay, I'm going to say this. Y'all can be mad if you want to. Sometimes I don't understand what Anita Baker be saying.
Nobody, she didn't understand it either.
This is how she positioned her mouth.
And sometimes Tony Braxton sound like a vacuum cleaner.
You better stop for they say.
I was
you
about to
called her
say,
handsome.
somebody about to stitch this video, talk about you.
Y'all ain't never, what's the song that she's, that don't sound like somebody vacuuming upstairs?
Yeah, I can see it.
We love you, Tony.
I don't know where that came from, but yeah, it
That's
sounds
so stupid.
That is so stupid. All right, so yeah, that's my first one.
Okay.
Chrissy, what you got?
You said Sweet Love. Hang on, because I made 2 different.
And make sure y'all go listen to the other playlist, the road trip playlist.
That one, I'll still be listening to it.
Yeah, that road trip playlist was fire. I pull up for my long road trips. I have to play that one.
Period. Okay, so you did Anita Baker. Okay, so I did all new stuff for real.
That's fine. Because it don't.
But I feel like
it doesn't necessarily have to like go into the next song. Like we can move that around how we want.
So I love Slide by her, but I like the remix.
Okay.
But that's not a bad follow-up song, though, with the crossfade.
That crossfade been getting me together. I just put it on my best friend's phone. She's like, "What is this?"
Have y'all used the crossfade on Apple playlist, Apple Music?
Yeah, Apple Music.
Okay, so you said her Slide
the remix.
Okay.
With Pop Smoke
Bet.
and
all I wanna do is gas me.
That's
a
you imagine you just like
that's a good transition.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But you better continue to clean up. Don't get too carried away, nigga.
Yeah, it's giving very much so Windows.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay, RKF, you next.
Okay, so if you did that, I'm gonna follow back up with. I don't know if I put this on the last playlist. I think I did.
Which one?
Did I put the Kelly Rowland Wet Wine?
Yes, you did. You finished it off actually with Red Wine.
If you went with the version of Slide, okay, then I'm gonna totally break it up.
Okay.
Give me Shaka Khan. Tell me something good.
Tell me something.
Okay.
Good.
Yep. We in the kitchen at this point.
Yeah.
No. Matter of fact, I'm gonna kind of give it. We at that front area by the house. We're picking the shoes up, dusting the rags off, the carpets off. You
Period.
On fire.
Yeah.
Set your world on fire.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Tell me something, girl. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Tell me
that you like me. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Why did we do that whole verse and chorus? Is wild. Y'all know Stevie Wonder wrote that song?
Wow.
Yeah, makes sense,
Stevie,
right?
right there.
Makes sense,
I
right?
love you, Stevie. You probably won't see this.
Ah!
We gotta stop before she do another video.
Now you talking about blind people?
He won't see that either.
You're a colorist and you're against the handicap, girl.
I got a premium
You're
parking
all
sticker
colorist.
right in my thing. I ain't against handicap, baby. I am handicap. Okay, God bless it. 2027.
I got a premium parking pass.
VIP, baby.
It's
What you
about
mean?
you, baby.
I got the blue boy. I ain't got the red. Ain't no temporary in this.
This is for life. Well, at
Okay.
least until 2027.
Got the
Okay.
premium parking. It's so good.
do.
Okay, Drake, you're next.
That's so
VIP.
stupid.
You got Nita Beaker.
I need a beaker.
Need to make her.
Anita Baker.
Anita Baker.
Sweet Love.
Uh-huh.
Her. Sly.
Uh-huh.
Shaka Khan, tell me something good. Where we going next?
PJ Morton, everything will be all right.
Yeah. We in the den now.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Pick up the kids' toys now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
That's a nice crossfade. That crossfade is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Is it
You
just
got,
alright?
you got to keep it upbeat because what's going to happen is you get lazy. Something slow come on, you'll sit down.
Why
Okay,
you just not
which-
making it as we go? Why you not? Why you?
I thought she was.
I am.
She is.
I had to figure out which
You got a
version.
privacy screen too.
Oh yeah.
Me too. 'Cause I
Y'all
like-
toxic.
Sneaky.
No, we're not.
Hey, okay. All right. Be quiet. About to ask the people. So, if somebody has a privacy screen, does that mean that they just don't want you in their business?
Yeah.
Or is it
Correct.
a reason why?
Correct.
Is it because they nasty?
No,
A
people
little
at
bit of
church-
both.
People
I
at
think
church,
it's a lot of bit of the
look,
nasty.
no, because both of my relationships, I never had my mate go into my phone, but I hate that sometimes as we're texting in church, people are looking over my phone. Like I hate that so much.
I don't care if they see it. I don't care.
No, get out of my business. Like it's not
I'm
even
like,
a
yep,
relational
we recorded
thing.
that last night.
Uh-oh. Here's an earpod. You want to hear it? Come on, Jay. Let's pick the deck.
Wait,
Oh.
which version? The live gumbo version or?
Yep, let's do that one.
Okay,
Let's
so
do
we're
that
gonna
one.
All right.
Okay, so I'm hoping it'll go well.
People, you said what?
Well, you said we can switch it up, but
Yeah.
I gotta put some Erykah Badu in.
Okay, Erykah Badu.
But
What you got?
I'm wondering if On and On will be a good transition from that.
Ooh, yes.
Boom.
Because now we're dusting. We're dusting.
Yeah.
The line.
Yeah.
Oh, what a day.
Yeah.
What a day. What a day. The feeling is just the same. You could tell niggas don't know the words to nothing. I just know on and on and on and on.
Oh no.
Ah, you feeling kind of hungry?
Hey, okay, but what did she mean by when she was like, yeah, you made a lie, but you did not do your math? What she was like?
Because he ain't added up.
That's what it was.
Just said, I want to.
She was like, $3.06. Yeah.
Yeah, because you ain't got nothing. You ain't do your math, nigga.
That's
Yeah,
what it was.
you may laugh.
Here's the thing.
but you
I
ain't do
really
your
don't know the
math.
lyrics to that song. It's a vibe, but I don't know the words.
I just know every time that part of the song come out, I'll be like, well, sure, I ain't do my math either because I'm confused. What you mean by that?
I didn't even know it was math involved in this song, so I got
did.
listening
She
to
said,
it.
Yeah.
Mighty God.
With $3.06.
All right, so
Yeah.
Erykah Badu, On and On. Great,
Okay.
great song. This
Yeah.
playlist, low key, is fire.
Yeah, it is.
One
thing we gonna do
is produce a fire playlist.
Yeah, we
I'm
will.
gonna throw something in there to try and never
Something is missing.
Here you
so
go.
After On and On, I'm gonna hit him with the Stay Up by Fantasia.
Stay up, sing it.
Stay up, stay up, stay up.
We gonna need to
No
because we
matter
be
what's
tired
going
when cleaning
down,
up.
down.
Don't sit down.
What was the first song? Because it
Stay
didn't
up.
transfer.
Anita Baker.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Stay Up by Fantasia featuring Stacy.
Hello.
That's a good one. You could have played it a little bit.
I didn't want it to.
You
Oh,
don't
no.
want to get flagged.
YouTube.
YouTube would be like,
Fantasia, I love you.
Got him.
So it's like a Caribbean sounding song, but the message is amazing. That's actually how I found out about I don't want to call her name wrong. I think it's like Stacey Breathe or something like that. She wrote a lot of Beyonce's material, but I first discovered her on that song. That's probably. I have two favorite
Choose your words
Fantasia
wisely.
songs. Yeah, I have two favorite songs by Fantasia. All-time favorite song would be Stay Up, and my other one would be from the Sketchbook album. Ooh, 3. Enough was my favorite song, and Believer by Fantasia is one of my favorite songs.
okay.
Yeah, but Stay Up.
I like the one she was like, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I
I feel like I'm missing something because it didn't all go to the playlist. I got Sweet Love.
Shaka Khan.
Then it was Shaka Khan, or was it Slide?
Slide. Then Shaka
Tell
Khan.
me something good.
Yeah,
Everything's gonna be all right.
Uh-huh.
On and on.
Uh-huh.
Fantasia.
Fantasia.
And Fantasia was just on here and.
Girl.
Sorry. All right.
It's
Who's
my
next?
turn. It's
Yep.
my turn. So this song,
So
y'all,
last one.
I know, but y'all probably never heard this, but this is just an old school vibe.
What?
It's by Heatwave called
Who is
Boogie
that?
Nights.
How'd that go?
Dun dun I oh, like that's the beginning of
Or
it.
no, it's Boogie
Dun.
Nights by Heatwave.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Got you.
Boogie Nights. Dun dun
I have
dun
heard it.
dun 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 dun. Not it. That let the boogie get down. Cause boogie nights are always the best of time. Got to keep on dancing. Yep.
That one.
Boogie
actually a good
nights.
one.
Oh. I think my mom used to play that a lot when we was younger. So
Did
that
it go?
yeah. We're riding on the groove line
Tonight. Ooh. Yeah, I know that one. That's a good one, Dre.
Hey, this playlist is fire.
Yeah.
That's a
Y'all
really
should
good
send me
one.
a cash app just because it's a fire playlist. You don't have to. That was convincing though, right?
That
Yeah,
really is
it was.
that's-
That was a pass the offering plate moment for
Yeah, I'm
sure.
definitely gonna play that on the way home.
Period.
Get you. I heard what you said.
I'm stuck between two songs.
Oh.
Hey man. Okay, so Let It Burn by Jasmine Sullivan.
Ooh.
Because by that time I'm ending it. Like I'm vacuuming.
Hey, I vote for that
I'm
one.
spraying.
That's the one I'm
we
voting
doing
for.
the room spray. We lighting candles.
Boiling Fabuloso.
Boiling Fabulosa.
So it's coming to an end.
That's
Yeah.
the most ghettoest.
Boiling. Hey,
Crap.
it's effective.
It is, but it's ghetto. We gonna set our houses on fire, boiling.
Are we gonna set our lungs on fire? You ingesting that?
Cancer.
Oh,
They don't like us.
my God.
Your lungs.
Oh man.
Mighty God.
The other one, it's not really a known song, but I just like the vibe. But I think we're gonna go with Let It Burn.
Yeah, let's definitely. Can we
Yeah.
please do that?
Let's do Let It
Let It burn. Okay. Bet. All right, Kel.
By Jasmine, not Usher.
Right.
Okay, so I
Last
don't
song.
know.
This is a grand finale. How you always get the finale song?
No, we picked the finale song.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, we
So it's
picked
10 songs.
Okay.
the finale.
Well,
You
still
pick.
gotta do
You gotta do
yours.
your song, and then we're gonna pick whatever the last one is.
If you did Jasmine Let It Burn, Okay. Jay Nova has a song called Somebody's Son. Jay Nova, Somebody's Son.
Jay Nova, Somebody's Son. How does that go?
I don't want to sing the lyrics, but just put it on there.
Okay.
It's nasty.
No, it's a vibe though.
I've been a nasty girl. Nasty.
I
I've been a
cannot
nasty.
stand that song for some reason.
Probably because you keep hearing it.
It's just that one line.
Oh, that's all it is?
I just the
That's
line.
what keeps on playing because it's on TikTok and
Ooh.
stuff.
Got you.
Oh, Jade Nova.
Yep, somebody's son. Have you know somebody? No, she said I'll be kissing know somebody's son. Running. We'll listen to these when we get offline.
She kissing babies in this on the song?
She's actually a very amazing artist.
It messed with you that time?
Yeah.
The card.
Yeah.
A lot of people sleep on her. When I listened to,
boy.
she was on R&B Money, and I listened to their podcast. It took her 3 years to do her album, and to me, it's like some of her best work.
Who's this?
Jay Nova.
Okay.
She was really famous on like. She still is famous, but she really got her start with like YouTube and stuff. But
Doing imitations and stuff.
Yes, but her music, like her cover to Countdown, is what sold me on her.
Yeah.
Her and Todrick Hall like blew up around the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, finale song.
Prophet Todd Hall.
Jesus.
Todrick Hall.
Prophet Todd Hall really just pissed me off. You know that.
All right, so we have to then agree on the very last song. Which
Oh man.
any suggestions
Oh man.
of a good final song?
I'm sorry,
Oh my mama.
and I'm not just saying this.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
opposed to that.
I was gonna say some MJ, but we can go with that.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. Victoria Monet on my
Oh,
mama. I'm not opposed to that. Like
Yeah.
that, it's just
That's like you done successfully.
I'm
cleaned
done.
up.
I'm
Yeah.
throwing away the last bit of paper towel. I'm moonwalking out the kitchen, turning the lights off, nigga.
Get my bag like a grandma with a
Peppermint.
Hey, so that's it. That's the 10
Yeah.
songs for the playlist, y'all. We just built a cleanup playlist,
And it's a fire.
and it's another fire playlist. So make sure if you don't have the first one, you're gonna have to go find that episode.
Yeah.
But
I ain't sending it to you.
we'll put the link. We'll put the link in for this one. So yeah, that's the end of the episode.
That's good.
It had
I can't
another-
wait to listen to this on the way home.
It's about to be fire. I'm
Or
probably
wherever
not
I'm
gonna listen to
going.
it on the way home because I am home. But you know,
Did you?
We started talking about
what you say?
Nothing. Go ahead. End this episode so I can scream.
I'm gonna rewind it. Anybody want anything they want to add? Oh, we're going to the PJ Morton concert.
Yes, I'm
Jim
so
not gonna be in there,
excited.
so-
So there'll be a vlog before the next episode
Absolutely.
starts.
Yeah. Goodbye. So, no.
Wait, no, yeah, oh yeah, because the vlog will be on, yeah, because this goes on Sunday. So yeah, if you see us, just say hi and
Yeah.
And if you see us with a blue drink, it's okay.
oh yeah,
I'm not at church.
Say hi.
I'm literally with my best friends and my podcast mates. So
yeah.
let's act like we're at a concert and not church.
We're best friends.
I think we are.
You about to cry?
I've always wanted to be best friends with Kevin Stewart.
I called you bestie the other day.
I know, but bestie and best friend is two different things.
I think we
Is
are.
it really?
Yeah. Oh,
I think we are. That was good.
that was different. No.
We have a lot to talk about after
Oh,
this episode.
I think we are. Yeah, we'll come back. We'll tell y'all the conclusion next episode.
Yeah, we'll tell you what happened or didn't happen. If the next episode is just me, you'll know. I'm just kidding. Everyone will be here. We love y'all. Make sure you subscribe. You said I don't know. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you stop following her on IG. No, for real. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff, and we'll see y'all next week. Tell your mama that peach cobbler was so good.
Goodbye.